I need my lounge clothing on. What did I do with that? Right there. Okay. And then you take this stuff off. Hello there, how's it going? Thank you for joining me. I got some stuff here we're gonna put away. I did some testing with streaming on YouTube and learned that I wouldn't be able to stream at the same quality that I upload. I can record and stream at the same time, and my system seems to handle it pretty fine. I basically was trying that out because I kind of had a thought where I had mentioned this is going to be difficult to put stuff away and talk at the same time. But I had mentioned that I didn't want to put up a bunch of episodes of just grinding, chopping trees, and mining ore. And I kind of got to thinking, I was like, well, I wonder if maybe doing that on live streams might be, I don't know, maybe doing it live might add a bit of entertainment to that. And I tried some streaming. And it does work all right, but because, so right now, you basically have options to view the videos up to 4K. YouTube, because, well, I won't get into the details, but for reasons, I cannot stream in 4K unless I upscale the video, which I don't want to do because honestly, the quality is probably not going to be any better. So on a stream, I got to put guts away. On a stream, the best you'd get is 1040, whatever the setting is just below the 4K one, the HD. That's the best you'd get, and it's not terrible. It's still a little blurry compared to the stuff that I upload. So I kind of wanted to get people's opinion on this. I could stream the farming stuff. Just, it'd probably be evenings, weekends, just it'd be random. I wouldn't be able to really adhere to a schedule on that. But I could stream that just to have some content on there for people that would still kind of enjoy that, or even maybe, you know, want to hang out if you're available when I'm streaming. And then I could either just leave it at that and just leave it in the live tab, or I could leave that there and convert those streams into episodes, which would have higher quality. I'm just curious kind of what people's thoughts are on that. Like, is it even worth doing? Or, yeah. All right, let me shut up for a second and put this stuff away because I apparently can't chew gum and walk at the same time. And I was just streaming on YouTube. I have no idea what Twitch supports. I'm guessing Twitch probably supports even less when it comes to ultrawide. I could also have a completely different profile and stream in regular resolution, but it would chop off the sides. And I'm guessing that probably is not ideal either. Or I could just when I'm streaming, I could just play in that resolution. I don't know. There's a lot of different things that I could do here, but I kind of want to get people's opinion before I go trying some of this stuff. Like, is it even worth bothering doing that? I kind of wish the platforms had more support for ultra-wide. I understand why they don't, because it's a small portion of the people. But I feel like it's going to get more and more the norm over time. I don't know. I don't know things. I just play games. Ooh, one more goes in there. I'm gonna have to split. I may have to move some of these, because my greater than 1 tier bin is starting to get full. Oh, I didn't put those mushrooms away. So I figured I'd do, like, this episode was kind of to talk about that. I have a bunch of iron cooking. I need to go get more wrought iron. I'm gonna take the sand upstairs. Sand. Put the rest in the overflow. All right. What else do I have here? Man, I can't. I apparently haven't had enough coffee. That's a dumb excuse, but that's what I'm using. That's what I'm going with. It's early. It's morning for me at time of recording. I have been continuing to collect these beehives just because I can. Come on, there we go. At least until this gets full, and then I'll start throwing them on the ground again. How are we doing on honey? That's full. So let's just kind of go around all this stuff and see what we can craft up. Plain barley porridge. Oh, bear rump, that's a non-starter. Deer flank meat. I think I would need to go hunting to do more of this. Deer flank meat. Yeah, I have one. I mean, let's make some more deer flanks with what we've got, but it ain't much. Deer flank meat, go. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out ways that I can keep putting out as close to daily episodes of this as I can, without it being a bunch of repetitive grinding stuff. But I don't know what'll work and what won't. Because now that I'm not really building anymore, and I've kind of reached the extent of the type of exploring I can do, because of my limitations on the armor I can wear and where my skills are at and what I can craft. Just because I'll get destroyed by the mobs in the areas that I haven't already explored. I mean, I'm already dodging them in areas where I have explored, so being solo, I'm kind of capped by my skills right now, which I'm okay with, but it just means that I'm gonna be grinding for a long time. And honestly, that does sometimes get boring. I don't mind grinding, I just don't like having to do it repeatedly 5, 6, 7 times in a row. That's when I start getting over it. So I've been trying to kind of jump around and do different skills, but then that means the actual progression of any one skill is extremely slow. Because I'm getting like, you know, I might do something here and get like half a point in something, and go farm a couple times and then do some other one and I get half a point in that. Like this is where everything kind of grinds to a near halt. So it may be that I'm more likely to move this playthrough to kind of a secondary, kind of like, I don't know if you've seen I have a Planes of Pain playthrough kind of going, but that one kind of is a third. I only started while I had time off and had the extra time to do it. That one I was basically saying, you know, that the episodes for that one are going to be random, just whenever I have extra time. But if I get to a point where this is just, the progression is just not going anywhere because I don't have the time to just grind like for hours and hours, or the patience for it, I guess, maybe I'll move this to kind of the dropping episodes whenever I am able to get one that's worth, you know, that's not just boring grinding. Maybe I'll do that and then just kind of drop episodes as I can on this one. We'll see. I don't know where this is all gonna go yet. Suet. But we are kind of nearing the times where I've stopped playing this in the past. Not that I'm saying I'm stopping now, but we're kind of nearing that area. Because the grind is so deep. And I appreciate, you know, people saying that they do some of that for me, but I don't. I'd rather, I don't know. I feel weird like having people do that. I don't know. It's just weird to me to just let people spend their time doing something for me. It just feels selfish. That's why I don't like to do that. Okay. I made those and then put them away, and I'm talking, and we're gonna do... Oh, that uses... Didn't that used to use 10 or something? I think I noticed this last time. One of these used to use like 10. They must have... Okay, yeah, let's do some of that stuff. What else do we need? Boar shank. Yellow onion. And black trumpet. Kind of wish there was a fire inside here, just to light this inside up. What have I been eating? Homely stew. Yeah, because that one has 49 max stamina. This one is 0 stamina. So I haven't really been using this shank stew. This is more of a, like, fighting type of stew. It's a health-based. This one's a mix. This is health regen, max health, and it's got stamina. For 25 minutes. Yeah, that one's 25 minutes. Yeah, this is more of a, like, tanky, defensy type stew. So once we go through, I don't know how long we'll kind of spend going through all these and seeing what we can craft, but once we're kind of done with that, if there's time, we'll go out to that other area and get some cabbage and some wrought iron and whatever else I can stuff in my pockets. I should go all back and see if all those deer have respawned. Notice there's like 6 to 8 deer in the backyard out here. Plus the multiple boar. Boar meat's back. And I did notice it looks like people are grabbing some stuff out of these, so that's cool. I'm just gonna keep filling these up. Because these definitely didn't have any open spaces, so I'm glad people are grabbing stuff out of there, or hope people are finding those useful. And if you're newer to the playthrough and seeing this, feel free to come over, and any of the bags that are out here I've been putting like down here there's just some random stuff, and then foods and breads. Upstairs there's beers usually. I should go check those and see if there's still stuff there, or open spots to put out more. Yeah, I've got a ton of the shanks too. I might as well just put these in some of those bins for people to grab, because I'm not one line of that stuff is way more than I'll ever need anyway. Just because I don't usually consume health only, because I don't go out and battle much. Okay. Go away, gold spammers. So here, we're 10 points off of doing the white grapes. I'm not gonna bother with that quite yet. Cloudy ale base. Is that what this is? Yes. Remember what I have in here. Raspberry syrup. Malt. Nothing up here. Hello, Sylvie. I hear you mining out there. Okay, cloudy ale base. No, ale's down here. Weak ale base. Cloudy ale base. Okay, so we do have more of that, so we could potentially make some Duskfire ale. Oh, red apple, that's... Oh, that doesn't even use an ale base. Let's see if we can make more of that. I did pick a few more red apples, but I don't know... if I really have enough to do a whole lot. I need to... Maybe that's one thing I should do, is just go out and pick some red apples just to be able to do that. Where did I put... I got a few. I don't know. We can do some. that was what I had this set up for. Was putting those extra materials in there. Because this summer heat is a good stamina, like a good rounded drink. Money and water. Okay, here we go. 10? Yeah, I guess. We're low on the apples. Wonder if I could... Maybe people are selling those for on the cheap. I'll have to look. $160.28 stamina. So raspberry meat is 160 health, 28 stamina. Summer heat is 170, 59 stamina. I should probably just switch to this too. Because I'll have enough of these to just not drink these anymore. These are still good though. Okay, and that's all we can do there. Let's put this stuff in this basket. It's just easier to get to. Oh, hops, yeah. And some of the stuff I wish we could like grow. Like a little farm plots or something, little placeable farm plots where you can grow like a group of hops or something. Some of these that are harder to get, like have a low chance of getting seeds or something, so you can plant them. Yeah. The beers. Oh yeah, we definitely should just switch and use these. Do this. These are all health regen. Do I not have anything that's stamina regen? Boy, the roasted cabbage is good for stamina, but that's it. These are all health regen. It's interesting. Oh, that's stamina regen, but damn, that's low. Well... yeah, whatever. Okay, so... cloudy mead base... weak beer base. I don't... did we start making any of that? Oh, I think that's what takes hops. Yeah. I mean, we might as well make up what we got, I guess. So, hold up here. Hops and apples. So if we look at the market, what would that be under? Items? Consumables? Food, drink, potion. Nah, probably not that. Game harvest, earth materials. Oh, let's do this. So we theoretically want wine and brewing. Red grapes. And some of the stuff is used for wine and brewing. How is this wine and brewing? Do I have something else selected here? Oh, yeah. Let's not do those, and no timber. There we go. Nothing. Game harvest, earth materials. What are earth materials? Okay, that stuff. So mining. So is there plant materials? Okay, so that's why I was seeing all that stuff. There are some red apples for 20. No hops. I needs the hops. We could maybe go buy some red apples. How far away is this? Oh, that's up by the thingy. Yeah, that's a long way to run for a few red apples. Wait, what do we need? We need, yeast, water, hops, and malt. Okay, we do need malt. What are we missing? Yeast. Need some more malt and more water. Okay. Wait a minute. We can do one more. Yeast. Boy, let's choose through the yeast. There we go. Okay, so we could make some more raspberry mead if we're just gonna go for some experience. Raspberry honey cloudy mead base. Cloudy mead base. We have some of that. Let's go grab summer heat. Ooh, 212 stamina. The regen's gonna be slower, but the max is more. Maybe that'll even out. What do we need? Raspberries. And we got plenty of raspberries. We should be able to do quite a bit of this. I kind of like that with the way I play. It's just like I'll often just go out on gathering runs where I'm just getting everything that I know that I'll eventually be using, and that'll builds up to a point where I don't pay attention to it, and then also I'm like, oh look, I got plenty. It's like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Raspberry mead, honey, cloudy mead base. Might actually need more cloudy mead base. Honey. Let's make some of this. And I'm going to fill my coffee. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole like streaming thing. I don't know if it's worth yeah, just let me know. I'm still kind of figuring all this stuff out, like what's going to be useful, what people will want to watch. You know, if people are even going to be around or available in the times that I'd be streaming. Because during the week it'd be, I don't know, probably between 6 and 10 p.m. Eastern time, Eastern Standard. And then weekends could be pretty much any. Weekends would probably be mornings, but that's one of those where I could maybe adjust the time based on when people say that they'd be available if they'd want to hang out. Okay. We need more honey and we can make some more. Let's see if we got a bin we can dump these in. Honey. And go. Okay, we burned through all that. Cloudy mead base. Is there more of that in here? Yes. Okay. And we'll dump more of that in there. We need more honey. And go. We're almost to level 21. I'm currently sitting here while this is going, trying to figure out how to set up Discord. All these onboarding things and security and all that stuff. There's a lot of configuration on this. I was not prepared for how much stuff you'd want to set up just to make sure that it's like secure and locked down the way you want it, so you don't have a bunch of spammers and hacky people trying to get in and stuff. Ooh, cloudy white wine base. Okay. So, let's take, well, hold up. Let's eat some food. Let's put this back. That was the honey bin. We'll put these raspberries back, grab some honey to take up there. I have these here. I'm gonna need to gather some honey now. And we're still kind of good on water. We don't have any hops. Let's see. Weak white wine base. Is that made here? Yes. Ooh, we got a one. Let's do that. White grapes. That's something that might be easier to farm a bunch of too. Ooh, look at that. You know what? I need my lounge clothing on. What did I do with that? Right there. Okay. And then you take this stuff off. Running out of room. Let's put you away for now. Oh, I did have that in there. Okay. Ah, there. I am a fan of comfy clothing. Now, let's go make some white wine base. Weak white wine base. 9 points off, so we may not get any out of this. Glub glub. We're getting a few. Glub glub. I love that noise. Okay. Now, what do we do with these? Weak white wine base. Dry white. I mean, why not? This is a stamina-based drink. Yeah, we're getting nothing out of this. I'm curious, 10 points off, how much experience we'll get for a success. I don't think we're gonna get any though. It's gonna be pretty rough. We got some. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. I was staring at Discord settings. $6.57. Nice. Maybe what we'll do is just get some white grapes. That's an easy enough task. If I can not get murdered by wolves and boars. Okay. So we shall put you here. And shut the door because it's drafty. And then put our white grapes back. I don't know where we're at with these two skills, tailoring and leatherworking. Okay, so above this line is kind of where I kind of want to start. My kind of rule here is to try to craft stuff that's not more than 5 points below. Silver buttons, nope. This might be a good, yeah, right here. That's what we'd want to make. Fine linen cloth, horn needles, rough leather straps. So I did make some horn needles. Fine linen cloth. We probably should make more of that. Which means I'm gonna have to probably do some flax runs. Yep, that's pretty much all we can do there. I don't think there's any. I only got a little bit of flax, but that's not going to get us very far. Let's spin this up. I should probably start keeping track of the stuff that I. Where's my Steam overlay? Oh, there it is. Discussions, guides, clock notes. stuff together. Red apples. White grapes. Flax. Deer meats. What else? Hops. It's probably good for now. Okay. Let's just put it in here. Okay. I think we can maybe do one more here. There we go. For rough leather straps, I think. Come on, get the table. Nope, stop it. Oh my god. There we go. Where were we here? Reaches 3. Rough leather straps. I don't have any rough leather straps. Let's see what it takes to make some of those. Oops. Gotta spell it right. Rough leather straps. Coarse leather band. Bronze buckle. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to make some coarse leather bands. Nope, get over it. Here's our new buck. Gonna need to make some more new buck. Might as well do that too. I think that's with this. New buck leather. Sorry, just a second here. Okay, coarse leather band. I'm still messing around with Discord settings. clangy noises. Right, let's put you in there. Keep making them because we're gonna burn through a whole bunch of these, I'm sure. Have some ASMR leatherworking noises. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this new book back. And then have some whatever this stuff is called. Oh, 183. Was it? Did it allow me to have 4 buffs before? That's... Or does this... that's interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there. What am I doing? What are we doing? What's happening? Leatherworking. Rough leather straps. I don't know what I'm doing. Rough leather straps. Okay, bronze knuckles. I knew what I was doing. I was going to go upstairs and get the buckles. Yep. Did I just say bronze knuckles? I think I did. Oh, shit. Well, I should have put some of those away. In fact, let's do that. Go. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any experience from this. Okay, and more buckles. Let's put these... Ooh, I don't have a project bin here. We're going to need one of those. Yep. Gonna need the actual bin to put the bin out. Kind of weird how that works, you know. Okay. Oof. put you... Boy, that... I don't like how that kind of clogs the entryway there. Wonder if that would... No, that wouldn't fit under there. Maybe we could just put it here. And that works. Okay, so we're putting this here. So we were looking at... Nope. This. Okay, so that's 2 per. Yeah, let's make a bunch of those. Like a whole bunch of them. Yeah, 183. I must have had 4 buffs there for a short period of time. Or maybe it was because of the 2 drinks. Maybe I had one of these meats and then 2 drinks on. I don't know. I don't know things. Is there anything in this? No. Okay, here we go again. Here we go again on my own. Going down only. Okay, I'm gonna pause this while we're doing this. Okay, finished that. So we have a few of these. Seems like a good amount. 148, I think. So back to this. I have no idea how many of these we're gonna burn through, but yeah, let's just stick with that. That's full. We can take these upstairs because we've been using these like crazy for weaponsmithing anyway. And we'll put those in here. So let's look at armor. So if we wanted to level this up, oof, that'd be severely limited because it's dandelions. Bronze, oh. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, let's just crank out a bunch of those. We need to make a ton of bronze, I guess. I'm way behind on this. How many do these use? 10? 15. Yeah, let's just go ahead and craft all this up. I'm gonna need to get a bunch of tin and make up a bunch of bronze. This is one of those that would be perfect for like being able to like recycle this into like you could just call them bronze scraps or something. I don't know. Or just give a random number of bronze ingots back or something. We're only level 5 armor smithing. Oh boy. Oof. Ooh. Well, that one's gonna be close. 190? That's all we're getting for that? Yeah, it is only 3 points off, I guess. And we failed that one. What is this one? Oh, bronze sheet. Okay. I need to cook a whole bunch of bronze. I didn't realize we were that far behind in armor smithing. I thought we were at least iron, but yeah. Problem is I don't know a good spot to get a bunch of tin. I don't know why tin is so hard to find. I mean, it's not hard to find, but it's definitely not as accessible as, hey, look at that. It's not as accessible as copper. Like, you can find copper and impure iron all over the place, but tin is a little more... It's less rare, or less common, I guess. Let's stop that after this one. Now this... How many does it take to make a brown sheet? 2. So... That's 2 per versus 10. Let's make some brown sheets. All right, I'm gonna pause. Almost done. These go pretty quick, comparatively. I have one bronze ingot left. That one guy has been hanging around for a while. Okay, gonna do this. And we'll see what we can get out of this. $222, so we'll get a little more experience for it. Yep, we just leveled up. I missed it. Can I do this and look at these? No. This is what we unlocked, though. Bunch of iron stuff. Oh, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Shit. That. Actually... Yeah, I guess we might as well maybe get another point out of this. Guess I made too many brown sheets. I imagine we'll be using them anyway. That's what I think about these. Level up again. Ooh, we got a cool helmet. That looks neat. Okay, so let's see. Oh, basic armor. We still have, did we not make the upgrade to the, oh, we haven't unlocked it yet. Okay. The upgrade to the bench itself. So we don't want to make any more of these. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to do some more farming and we'll pick this up later. Okay, thanks for hanging out and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.